Good evening, and welcome to an edition of the Catholic League here on the Shamrock Media Network, taking you through the four quarters of action live from the Bernie here at Catholic Central. My partner Lucas Strach and myself, Josh Rothert, for the state's greatest rivalry in all of sports, Brother Rice and Catholic Central. A ton of big names on the court tonight, Power 5 talent, mid-major talent. You're going to see some star power on both sides.
Yeah, let's start with Brother Rice. 3 Power 5 commits in their starting lineup tonight. You got the big dog, Curtis Williams, who is headed to Louisville next year. He's flashy, he's lean, he's up high. What does that mean? Well, he's going to exploit your defense on him. Play him low to the ball, and he will put a mid-range jump shot right over top of you. Play him straight up, and he'll blow right past you.
Yeah, and then you have the combo guard, Jonathan Blackwell. He'll be headed to Wisconsin. He's going to use the outside to his advantage tonight. You know, perfect example of a two-way player, but he's got that plus-plus scoring going for him. Last year's overtime thriller here, Blackwell posted at game-high 29 points.
Yeah, for Catholic Central, consistency has been hard to come by, but they have incredible talent as well. We talked a lot about how Uchenna has filled the role of Chaz Lulis so far this season. Uchenna finally got his feet wet for the first time in Catholic League game on Tuesday night. 16 points in his debut, but he's going to need to follow that up tonight. He's consistently been the best player on the team in terms of usage and efficiency, especially with TJ Nadeau missing the first 6.
And TJ did have 12 points Tuesday night. Couldn't really find his game when he got in the interior, but he has been lights out from the outside. I'd like him to get hot tonight as we turn to take a look at the team comparison. Brother Rice very sound on the year. They take the number 3 spot in the D-Zone's top 100 poll this week.
Yeah, Brother Rice entered the year almost unanimously ranked number 1. Unfortunately, they suffered their first loss last week against De La Salle in a defensive battle, with neither team getting to the 40-point mark. We expect the opposite tonight, 2 high-powered offense going at it.
And we'll check back in just a minute for the starting lineups as the opening prayer and national anthem momentarily. All right, taking a look at tonight's starting lineups for Catholic Central. They're going to roll with the same 5 they have for the last few games. Sam Howard on the wing with TJ Nadeau. Uchenna Amin takes the point guard slot. Down low, you've got DJ Lee and Josh Ross. And for the Brother Rice Warriors, they go with Chase Van Amid, Jonathan Blackwell, Curtis Williams, Warren Marshall, and Xavier Thomas. Moments away from tip-off here. And Brother Rice controls possession off the opening tip-off. A lot of excitement here tonight. Both teams brought the fans out here. Catholic Central with the liveliest student section of the young season. It'll be interesting to see how both teams settle in. You know, Brother Rice coming off that loss where they only scored 31 points. Catholic Central coming off the loss where they allowed almost 80 points. And already offensive rebound for Brother Rice, but it goes nowhere with the turnover. They call a travel.
Really good defensive possession there for the Shamrocks, forcing the 3 out wide. They couldn't corral the rebound, but forced the turnover.
And for Catholic Central, the last time out, it wasn't about how they started, it was about how they finished, and it was a really poor second and third quarter for the Shamrocks, and it was a little bit too little, too late. But they did win that first quarter against U of D, and they're looking to keep that momentum going here tonight.
See if they can get Nadeau involved a little bit more. They couldn't really get him getting his outside shot going.
I mean, deep 3. That's long. Rebound comes out to the Louisville commit, Curtis Williams. And he'll look to go the other way. Feeding Marshall from the corner. Still looking for that first basket tonight. Xavier Thomas down low. Gets fouled on the putback. And already a little bit of trouble rebounding for Catholic Central. Back-to-back possessions with second chances.
Yeah, and they really struggle with that against UD as well.
And so Xavier Thomas will head to the line. And he has the first point of the game here. And you mentioned getting Nadeau involved early, but another one that they're going to want to get involved, the deadly shooter from the outside, Sam Howard, only 1 3-point shot last time out after scoring a game-high 17 against River Rouge.
He got fouled on it, too.
He made all 3 free throws. Curtis Williams with a backcourt trap here on Nadeau, tries to poke it free. There's Howard, guarded by Marshall. Ross in the corner, drives on Van Amid, bounce pass dump down low. Brother Rice holding very strong on the defensive end so far.
Especially out in the perimeter, not allowing drives.
Nice kick from Nadeau. Lee can't get the finish. There's Josh Ross working hard down low. And gets the foul call. And so he will head to the line.
Great work by Ross, and that's something we saw especially in the first half against UAD. He was getting on the offensive boards and really providing an energy for Catholic Central in that first half, where they stayed pretty much even with UAD until closing minutes of that second quarter. UAD pulled away for a 12-point halftime lead.
First one from Ross is long. Second one on the way from Ross. That's good. Catholic Central checks into the scoring column. We talked about Jonathan Blackwell last year scoring 29 points, getting Brother Rice that win in the closing seconds last year. That pass into the post is knocked away, stolen by Amin, who's going to drive down and misses an easy layup. No contest there from Blackwell, and now Marshall going the other way. Tries to get hang time on the rim, can't finish. But Van Amid on the rebound. And that's going to be another foul off a second chance.
Just can't be fouling like that. That's a rebound you got to get. You get a gift where Brother Rice misses that dunk there, and you just got to capitalize off that. Get the ball back in your offense's hands.
So the Notre Dame baseball commit, Van Amid from the line. Very interesting. Two Brother Rice players committed to Notre Dame, neither for basketball. You got Henry Garrity, he's going there to play tight end, and Van Amid is going to go either pitch or play outfield.
A lot of talented players on this team.
Van Amid cashes in on the second free throw.
It's a guard matchup that's going to be really exciting today, Blackwell versus Amin. see what the junior can do against the Wisconsin commit.
Nadeau trying to use that shot fake to draw Curtis off his feet. Amin working on Blackwell, drives into the lane. He loves that fade game, and he's got it for two. Just inside the free throw line, Uchenna Amin, smooth stroke.
It's hard to emphasize how difficult of a shot that is, especially against the taller Blackwell. Being able to, there's force a turnover there. Being able to step back and hit the fadeaway against a taller defender with that accuracy is really hard to do.
Yeah, really just using his lower body to push off the ground, create separation. He does an excellent job of it. He has been a tremendous leader on this offense, especially when we talk about TJ Nadeau missing the first 6 games of the season. Nadeau deep three here. That's off the mark, but Josh Ross able to get a piece on the rebound, and Warren Marshall unable to corral it. It heads out of bounds. It'll stay with the Shamrocks.
Catholic Central hasn't been great on the defensive board so far, but they've really been hustling on the offensive boards, trying to get those second chance points.
Both teams are really crashing the offensive boards in the early going. Nadeau waits for a screen. The pick and roll. Ross down to Lee. Lee can't put it in too strong on the finish.
It's 3 missed layups for Catholic Central already.
You talk about leaving points out there. Williams trying to contest it too. And they'll give him a 3 for that. Off the glass and in. Curtis Williams checking into the scoring column there. Nadeau, backdoor cut. Sam Howard is offensive foul.
Going back to that Curtis Williams shot, whether it was a 2 or 3, that's just a really difficult shot to make when you're on a defender like that. All your momentum's going to the back, able to bank it in.
And already some frustration from Coach Sinawi with the officiating. I saw him get a little bit irritated towards the end of the U of D game.
Josh McKee will check in for Sam Howard.
Into the post. Williams guarded by Nadeau. Up and under, kick out Blackwell. Corner 3, well contested by Amin. And these Warriors putting it right over the contest. Now Josh Ross the other way. Too strong on the finish. Xavier Thomas, the big forward, going to try and run the floor. Curtis Williams. 3-pointer is off. McKee grabs the rebound. Otherwise trying to keep up that full court pressure. And a bad pass from Ross. Catholic Central really struggling to generate offensive output. Marshall flying in for the 2. And Coach Sinawi is going to have to use his first timeout. The Warriors down an 8-0 run in the last minute and a half. And they lead the Shamrocks 12-3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Shamrock Media Network. Just under halfway still to play in this first quarter. Catholic Central just 3 points on the board. And they've had numerous trips down the court and another turnover out of the timeout. Nadeau dribbles right off his foot. Howard moves back in towards the end of the check-in table. Blackwell driving in the paint, takes on 2 defenders. And has it taken away.
Shamrock's lucky that didn't get taken away.
They're just playing a little bit too tense right now. You got to loosen up. Still the early part of this game. Got to settle in eventually. And we're going on 5 minutes now. Catholic Central shooting just 1 of 7 from the field. DJ Lee putting his head down, trying to go to work. Gets his own miss. And the deflection. Warren Marshall goes up. Feeding Williams on the wing. Driving in on Amin. Kicking out. Marshall's going to try a wide open three. That's way off. Nothing but air for Marshall. Amin driving on Blackwell. There's that kick away fade. Too strong. Nice shot by Luke Solkowski checking in, getting the rebound, and another turnover here. And Nadu thought about picking up the pace, and he will. Amin, three-pointer is good. From the far wing, TJ Nadu picks up the assist. Catholic Central finally getting back into that scoring column. A little bit of a drought there. Still within just 6 points.
Against a very talented Brother Rice team, what they're going to have to do is when they force a turnover, they got to capitalize on those. They did right there.
Blackwell weaving through defenders. Fader left short. And Nadu gets the rebound here. Gonna head the other way. Feeding Amin in that same spot. Amin driving in, finishing the layup. And we thought Amin, who had 16 points on Tuesday night, left a lot of points out there. Already cashing in on those opportunities. 12-8 Warriors lead, a minute 30 left to play in this opening quarter. Spacing the floor nicely here, Brother Rice. Williams going to try some isolation work. Has it nearly taken away and tied up by Josh McKee. Oh. Going to call a foul on Josh Ross. That should be his first foul. McKee and Derek Lee to the bench. In comes Sam Howard and his DJ's younger brother, Devin. Thomas trying to find, he throws it off Blackwell's foot.
Another Warrior turnover. Sloppy basketball so far. A lot of missed layups on the Shamrock side. A lot of turnovers for Brother Rice.
We had a stretch like this on Tuesday night where they were just running up and down the court. No points, just turning the ball over. Amin looked like he had TJ to feed there on the wing. Now Ross will attack Solkowski. Howard trying to get separation. Kicks out to Nadu under a minute. Nadu's going to try a deep three. Can't get the bounce off the rim. It is good that Catholic Central is looking to settle for outside shots early. I thought they were trying to do a little bit too much in the interior, and there wasn't anything there on Tuesday night. The pick and pop is good for Ryan Frohock. Brother Rice already with 3 made threes in this first quarter. Mean holding for the last shot. 17 seconds left. Now he'll drive in. Howard, that's his spot, the corner. But it kicks off the rim, no good. Blackwell running the other way. Weaving through all 5 defenders, has it taken away by Howard, and now 5 seconds. Errant pass, Amin tries to gather. But there will be no shot at the end. And at the end of the first quarter, a little bit lower scoring than we were expecting. Catholic Central starting to find their groove towards the end of the quarter, but the Warriors lead it 15-8. We'll be back in just a moment for the second quarter. Back for the second quarter. Uchenna Amin with 7 of Catholic Central's 8 points. Nadu off the feed, deep three, can't get it to fall. Tip drill corralled by DJ Lee. Catholic Central with a second chance here. Lee, mid-range shot, got blocked. And now Josh Ross working hard down low. He draws a foul.
Great work on the boards by Catholic Central. Ross, Howard, and Lee all working to get that board, and they end up the shot at 2 points here. Catholic Central's really got to get some offense going. Besides Uchenna, I mean, it's really been all their scoring so far.
And with the 7-point lead, Brother Rice is going to go to their bench. Here, David Williams into the game. We mentioned Frohock, who nailed the three. You got two starters out there between Vanna Meade and Thomas. And then Jeremiah Caffey, who just had that block on DJ Lee the play before. And while Catholic Central will run with those 5 starters. And Ross really struggling from the free throw line tonight.
Got a lane
He's
violation.
going to get another chance here. And he doesn't even hit the rim there.
Two of 4 start from him from the line. 2 of 5 count the miss on the lane violation.
Now David Williams is going to go right down the court. Easy feed for Vanna Meade. Absolutely no one got in front of David Williams as he drove in the lane, and now Lee kicks it off his own foot. Williams leads Caffey out in front, and the give and go works to perfection. David Williams cashing it for 2.
Yeah, both Shamrock defenders gravitated toward Caffey there, and he just made the easy dump off for the assist.
Ross in the high post. Amin gets the feed. Deep 3 is off the mark. Nadeau gets the rebound right in his hands. Goes up strong over top of Xavier Thomas. Might have been some contact, but he'll take the 2.
It's his first points of the night. Really got to get him going. Such a deadly shooter.
Let's see if Catholic Central can generate a stop or get a takeaway here on defense. Caffey into the lane. Amin with the rejection. And now Nadeau the other way. Working on Caffey. Spin move into DJ Lee. Count the bucket and the foul for DJ Lee.
Great look there, finding the open man. DJ Lee cashes in. Chance at 3.
I mentioned that 7-point lead that Brother Rice had. Give their starters some rest. Williams and Blackwell both back into the game after just a minute on the bench. Lee can't convert on the 3-point play. So it remains a 6-point lead, Brother Rice. 19 Catholic Central, 13. David Williams, kick out. Curtis, in and out. Put back by Jeremiah Caffey. And the offensive rebounds are killing the Shamrocks right now.
And Caffey's played really well so far. We mentioned the assist on that fast break last time. Great job of being in the right place.
Nadeau's step over 3 is good. And we'll keep mentioning it all night. Get him going. When he gets hot, he's hard to stop, even if you have a man in front of him.
Talked about how Sonny Wilson scores in bunches for UAD. TJ's a very similar player.
Curtis Williams with the feed down low. David Williams, acrobatic finish. And the contact from Nadeau. Just when Catholic Central starts to get some momentum going their way, Brother Rice answers with a even better play. There's a 3. 24-16 Warriors lead. But a much better sign. Catholic Central's offense had only 8 points in the entire first quarter, and they have 8 in the first 2:30 of the second quarter. Nadeau closely guarded, feeds. DJ Lee's going to try a 3. Off the rim, no. Jeremiah Caffey on the rebound, but coughed it right up. Josh Ross going the other way. And now he has it taken by Frohock. Curtis Williams driving in, bodying TJ Nadeau, but he missed the layup. Put back too strong. Nadeau finally corrals the rebound here. Up the court to Josh Ross.
Shamrock's got to settle here. You don't want to be caught playing Brother Rice's game, which is quick.
Ross with a mismatch with the much smaller Williams on him. Amin driving in, pulse fade. That's off. Rebound to David Williams. Rice coming the other way. Blackwell trying to feed Frohock, who's open in the corner. Instead, Williams pick and pop. Way long. Caught nothing there. Nadeau gets it back from Lee. Catholic Central going to slow it down. Nadeau deep contested three. Nothing but net right over top of Caffey.
Quick 8 points for him.
Coach Rick Palmer calls a timeout, maybe to try and ice TJ Nadeau. Nadeau deep contested three. Nothing but net right over top of Caffey.
Quick 8 points.
Catholic Central coming out of the timeout in a 2-3 zone. They're going to try and limit the outside shots and collapse on the interior. Howard on ball. That's Warren Marshall. Amin tips it away. Blackwell gets away with a push-off, and he's going to step right into a three-point shot, and that's good.
That's a play that shouldn't happen. He just shoved each other to the ground.
Away with the push-off there. Coach Finale better be careful here. Don't want to give away any more free points. So they changed the Blackwell 3 to a 2. He's got 6 points on the night. Feed Ross. Nadeau, he's wide open. Off the mark. And Ross is going to tie him up on the rebound. Possession stays with Brother Rice.
Some real physical basketball being played so far. Brother Rice jumped out to that 9-point lead right away, and it's pretty much been back and forth since.
You know this game is going to be tight, and if the score is not tight, it's still going to be as competitive as you'll see a high school basketball game. And once again, Ryan Frohock left open. He's 2 for 2 from the same spot, and Brother Rice has seen their lead jump back out to double digits.
The Shamrocks shifted into a bit of a 2-3 zone right there, and Frohock saw an opening and nailed the shot.
Nadeau penetrating the defense, kicking out to the corner. Nadeau thought about the three, got Williams off his feet, step back three is off the mark, rebound Xavier Thomas. Coming the other way. Curtis puts his head down, dribbles into the lane, has it taken away by Nadeau. Nadeau going to try and take it right on in, and it is rejected. Warren Marshall with open space, and he gets up for the two-hand slam. Head down, dribbles into the lane, has it taken away by Nadeau. Nadeau going to try and take it right on in, and it is rejected. Warren Marshall with open space, and he gets up. Continues to let the officials hear it here. What an exciting play from Warren Marshall on the other side, though.
Great dunk. Really smart, too, not to hang on to the rim. We saw in the tournament what happened, NCAA tournament with Illinois. Hang on the rim, anything, they'll call a tech. And that really shifted the momentum in that game, too.
Out of the timeout, Catholic Central. Once again, kind of finding a slow spot on offense. Without points for a few minutes once again. Nadeau. Howard trying to find something down low. Nadeau working on Warren Marshall. Feeding Amin.
Trying to get a perimeter shot, just not getting open right now.
Brother Rice has been very solid defensively all season long. Amin driving into the lane. Push off fader is left short. Curtis comes down with the rebound. Brother Rice coaches want the offense to keep pushing. Looks like Thomas, high screen for Blackwell. Sets up for the three. It's right on target for the Wisconsin Badger commit. 15-point lead for Brother Rice.
Yeah, he's taken 3 deep shots tonight. 2 of them counted as threes, but he's knocked down all 3.
McKee gets the feet in the paint, is stuffed by Warren Marshall. Foul is called there. McKee will get 2 shots at the charity stripe. McKee goes for the unconventional bank shot on the free throw, knocks it down. Josh Rude will check in for his first minutes of the game. 1:09 left to play in this first half. Catholic Central trailing Brother Rice 34-20. Second free throw is right on for McKee. So he gets nice 2 points, and he'll check out. DJ Lee back into the game.
Really helps to kill the momentum. I mean, it was 10 straight points for Brother Rice.
I think it was 24-19, and you get up to 34 very quickly. Span of only 2 minutes. Williams thought about it, and now he's going to get a foul call as TJ Nadeau left his feet and tried to get back. And that is a costly third foul as Nadeau will sit the rest of the first half.
Curtis Williams really hasn't gotten going so far, just 1 for 6 from the floor.
Knocks down the first from the line. Devin Lee back in for the Shamrocks. Second one up and on the way. Knocked down by Williams. Williams with 6 points in the first half. Blackwell leads all game scores with 8 points, tied with TJ Nadeau.
Amin had a really quick 7 at the beginning of this game, but hasn't really gotten going after that.
And he's cooled off still with that 7 points. Trying to get some motion offense going. Amin will go to work on Blackwell. Rude feeding. Lee thought about the 3. Amin trying to get inside the lane. Brother Rice's defense has been very impressive to start this one.
Yeah.
Double team comes for Uchenna. Spins through it, lost his footing, and it's going to be fouled.
How about the fact that this Brother Rice team just scored 31 points at home on Friday night, and that loss to the De La Salle Pilots, 36 in this first half. Definitely making a statement.
Blackwell will get called for the foul here. He'll check out.
Risky putting Nadeau in here.
Yeah.
Not need another foul.
I assume they're going to try and free him up for a shot. Here he comes, Nadeau at the top. 3 seconds. Lost his dribble. Going to take a fadeaway 3. And doesn't even find the net. Well, a promising start to the second quarter, but Brother Rice really turned it on. Curtis Williams, Jonathan Blackwell looking very strong. The Warriors lead it 36-21 at the half. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for second half action. You're listening to the Shamrock Media Network.
We're very proud and excited to announce our latest development as CC. It'll be a new STEM wing. This new development, the STEM wing, will give us more opportunities to enrich the learning experience of our students.
It's going to house 8 different labs. We're going to have an observatory. We're going to have a dedicated greenhouse. We're going to have a robotics space and a maker space. We need to upgrade, and this is the perfect way to upgrade for us.
If there's an opportunity to do something better, we have a responsibility as educators to do that for our students.
This space will be something that we'll be able to utilize for the next 50, 60 years with whatever new technology or whatever comes down the road. This is a difference maker. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a difference in every student that comes to Catholic Central, and I couldn't be more excited not only for our current students, but especially for our future students.
We're very proud and excited to announce our latest development as CC. It'll be a new STEM wing. This new development, the STEM wing, will give us more opportunities to enrich the learning experience of our students.
It's going to house 8 different labs. We're going to have an observatory. We're going to have a dedicated greenhouse. We're going to have a robotics space and a maker space. We need to upgrade, and this is the perfect way to upgrade for us.
If there's an opportunity to do something better, we have a responsibility as educators to do that for our students.
This space will be something that we'll be able to utilize for the next 50, 60 years with whatever new technology or whatever comes down the road. This is a difference maker. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a difference in every student that comes to Catholic Central, and I couldn't be more excited not only for our current students, but especially for our future students.
We're very proud and excited to announce our latest development as CC. It'll be a new STEM wing. This new development, the STEM wing, will give us more opportunities to enrich the learning experience of our students.
It's going to house 8 different labs. We're going to have an observatory. We're going to have a dedicated greenhouse. We're going to have a robotics space and a maker space. We need to upgrade, and this is the perfect way to upgrade for us.
If there's an opportunity to do something better, we have a responsibility as educators to do that for our students.
This space will be something that we'll be able to utilize for the next 50, 60 years with whatever new technology or whatever comes down the road. This is a difference maker. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a difference in every student that comes to Catholic Central, and I couldn't be more excited not only for our current students, but especially for our future students.
We're very proud and excited to announce our latest development as CC. It'll be a new STEM wing. This new development, the STEM wing, will give us more opportunities to enrich the learning experience of our students.
It's going to house 8 different labs. We're going to have an observatory. We're going to have a dedicated greenhouse. We're going to have a robotics space and a maker space. We need to upgrade, and this is the perfect way to upgrade for us.
If there's an opportunity to do something better, we have a responsibility as educators to do that for our students.
This space will be something that we'll be able to utilize for the next 50, 60 years with whatever new technology or whatever comes down the road. This is a difference maker. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a difference in every student that comes to Catholic Central, and I couldn't be more excited not only for our current students, but especially for our future students.
All right, just about a minute away from second half action. We welcome you back to Bernie Holloway Court here in Robert Santello 58 Gymnasium here at Catholic Central. It's really a Up and down first half for Catholic Central, mostly down, as they just really struggled to find offensive output. You had Uchenna Amin put 7 points up on the board quickly in the first quarter, followed by a scoring drought. You had TJ Nadu put up all 8 of his points in the second quarter, followed by a scoring drought. And for Brother Rice, they've been very quick in transition. They've crashed the offensive boards, and they've forced a lot of turnovers, and that typically leads to success. They have a 15-point lead.
Catholic Central's, they've been aggressive on the offensive boards, but they haven't really been able to produce there. Not getting second shots for them, and Brother Rice is. It's the main difference in this game.
We'll see, because a similar deficit in the U of D game, but Catholic Central continued to try and pin U of D into the paint instead of settle for outside shots. We've seen them get a little bit more comfortable from the outside in the early going. Looking to keep that up in the second half. And they're going to have to start fast. Got to get fired up, and you got to really get points quickly. DJ Lee gets the foul once again, finishing at the rim, and he will have a chance to looking to keep that up in the second half. And they're going to have to start fast. Got to get fired up, and you got to really get points quickly. DJ Lee
with a chance for a three-point play.
And with the Warriors valuing Vanna Mead as a post defender, he will check out with his third foul. Lee, once again, can't finish at the line, so 2 empty and ones, which makes up all 4 of his points tonight. Catholic Central starting second half on the right foot, getting a good shot and a chance at a free throw to capitalize. And now they turn over to the defensive side. Curtis Williams driving the baseline, kicking out. Nice touch pass there. Warren Marshall left open. He can't hit. And Brother Rice is just being tougher down low right now. Howard can't corral it. And free throws are headed for Luke Solkowski.
I mean, you got to think when you're allowing teams second, third, fourth shots, gonna eventually knock them down. You cannot be that lackluster on the boards, especially on the defensive side.
And Solkowski missing the first one. Missing both is Solkowski. And Brother Rice trying to set up this half-court trap press. Give and go. Amin driving in, had Howard open in the corner. Lee driving in, easy finish. Derek Lee really getting going here. And that's what they need, filling guys around you, around TJ to step up. Curtis really done a nice job of using that left hand on the baseline tonight. And now it's Warren Marshall blowing right past. No foul call. Amin tried to draw the charge. Instead, Curtis Williams cashes in from beyond the arc once again.
Uchenna going for the charge. It left TJ Nadu to try to guard both guys. He chose Blackwell, and Curtis knocked down the three before Josh Ross could get there to defend.
Howard getting impatient, open in the corner. Lee gets a quality shot down low, unable to finish, but Catholic Central retains possession. Still trailing 39-25. 6 minutes are left to play here in the third quarter. Ross going to work on Solkowski. And the farthest ref from the ball calls the travel.
He picked up his pivot foot. Been a lot of traveling in this game, not much called.
Frustration continuing.
Just seems like the Shamrocks are working so hard to score on the other side, and Brother Rice is almost making it look effortless, like right there.
That is just perfection. Curtis Williams blowing right by Derek Lee for an easy 2. Brother Rice with their largest lead of the night, 16 points. Lee working hard, had it tipped, and the block goes to Solkowski. Xavier Thomas pushing up the court. Had it knocked away by Ross down low.
I'd be doing more of that on the drives. Can't be fouling them. You really got to slow them down. Brother Rice has done so much damage in the paint already. Although they also have hit 6 threes.
Blackwell getting in the lane, drawing the contact. I mean, really just so explosive. Looking to keep that up in the second half. And they're going to have to start fast. Got to get fired up, and you got to really get points quickly. DJ Lee gets the foul once again. Very savvy play tonight. Blackwell converts the first of 2 free throws. Not going to get any easier for either of these two teams. The remaining conference schedule, the hardest in the state, with the likes of St. Mary's, De La Salle, U of D. They do. Amin guarded closely. Face up by Blackwell. They do. Backs down, Williams in the post. Howard drives in. Amin off his foot. And that's going to go over and back. Another turnover.
This game's gone very similarly to that UAD game just 2 days ago. Central playing the more talented team and sticking with them the majority of the first half, and then just near the end of that second quarter, it's just self-destructed almost. Because that's a 20-point lead now.
Just the way Brother Rice has spaced the floor tonight, making it very hard for Catholic Central to keep up. And Coach Sanawi will use a full timeout. And with Coach Sanawi's timeout, we pause to take a look at the current Catholic League division standings. You got St. Mary's up there. They're still the only unbeaten team at 2-0. Trey McKenney, Sherrod Barnes, Jaden Savory, a lot of big names over there. St. Mary's with a 20-point win over De La Salle, who's in second place. U of D in third. We saw them here Tuesday night. And Brother Rice here tonight searching for their first conference win.
Yeah, and St. Mary's has really had an impressive start to the year, especially after dropping a couple early in the season. Some talented teams, especially from out of state, but really good start for them. Trey McKinney is just looking like a future superstar out there.
He definitely has an argument to be a 5-star in that class of 25. Only a sophomore still, and scoring 20, 30, close to 40 points on a given night.
Just really took over the game against UAD. That double overtime postponed thriller. 37 points?
37 points. A lot of talent in the Catholic League. They do. Working on Williams. Fancy footwork, can't finish. McKee gets the offensive rebound, goes up strong. Tough finish for Josh McKee.
He had 4 people surrounding him in the key, and he still got it up.
Williams, cross-court pass intercepted by Howard. He'll go the other way. 3-on-2. Kick out. Amin from the corner. They need this. Off to Mark Ross. Rebound. Put back. No good. And Warren Marshall corrals it. Leads Blackwell out in front. And he can't finish. Third chance. Offensive foul called on Salkowski for reaching over the back.
Thankfully, that offensive possession for Catholic Central is when you need points on. You get the turnover on defense. Great jump by Sam Howard, by the way. You really need to knock down that shot in the corner or at least get the putback to go.
Gave Amin a great chance there. A great defensive play by Howard to start that.
Give credit to Brother Rice, though. They closed in on Amin really quickly. It looked like he would have all time to shoot before he had even jumped up.
Nadu going to try a deep three. We haven't seen him take that shot in a while, but he is connected.
Give credit to Brother Rice, though. They closed in on Amin really quickly. It looked like he would have all time to shoot before he had even jumped up.
Nadu going to try a deep three.
From all their players tonight.
Salkowski, Warren Marshall free from the corner. Too long. Williams can't contain the rebound. Now Brother Rice going to not empty the bench, but they'll turn to David Williams and Ryan Froelich again. They do. Going to work on Williams, taking it all the way in and being rejected by Selkowski.
Brother Rice just playing really aggressively on that defensive end.
High screen, Blackwell pushing off a mean jump shot from the top of the key is no good. Williams, David Williams, trying to get the ball to Curtis Williams. Nadu plays to his right side. Williams, one dribble, jump shot, no good. And that's going to be a foul called on McKee, both going for the rebound. McKee just lands on top of David Williams.
We mentioned a couple times earlier how Brother Rice was held by De La Salle to 31 points in Friday night's loss. And
It seems
really,
absolutely impossible.
I can't understand how this team would score 31 points. Seems
Quick.
like Blackwell is 31 already.
Quick spin move by Blackwell. He's got 14, halfway. Lean kick out. That's Devin Lee for three, left it short. And Brother Rice going to continue to push the pace on the fast break. Blackwell getting into the lane, dishing for a wide open Curtis Williams for three. And when you have five guys that can shoot, drive, and finish, makes it really hard to key in on one player. Also during the break, freshman Asher Swardini checking in for the Shamrocks. Reach-in foul called there. Curtis Williams leaning a little too much.
Asher's really stepped up in times when they need him, especially in that Northville game. Couldn't really get a lot of offense going. Stepped up, hit a few threes. Very skilled player. Can't wait to see what he can do in the next couple of years.
Amin into the lane, lost his dribble originally. There's that comfortable post fade.
He really needs to get going tonight. He scored 7 quick ones in that first quarter. Just really hasn't done much else.
Nadu trying to battle two Rice defenders to get the rebound. The 18-point lead, Brother Rice out in front here. 1:19 to play. Amin, shifty, getting to the basket, unable to finish. Gonna get a foul call.
Amin checks in for the Warriors.
Amin feeding Nadu, corner, catch and shoot, in and out. Another chance for Catholic Central. It really seems like that shoulder brace is giving Nadu issues. He's gone to adjust it quite a few times.
Hasn't looked as aggressive as he was on Tuesday night. Although he wasn't very productive, you could tell he was attacking the rim a lot. Today he's been more focusing on that outside shot.
3 for 10 from beyond the arc for Nadu. The rest of the team just 1 for 7. And that was a means 3 to start the game. Main working on Froelich. 3-point shot is off the mark. Rebound to David Williams. Blackwell was left open. David Williams, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound once again, Brother Rice getting second chances. Thomas tries to feed Blackwell down low. Devin Lee comes away with a 2-on-1. Swardini up to Ross while falling over. And instead of the and-one, it's an offensive foul. David Williams getting down.
Nothing really going the Shamrocks' way so far. They get the good break, but just offensive foul kills that possession.
30 seconds left to play. That's third quarter. Brother Rice played a complete game to this point.
Right about that on the offensive side. On the defensive side, just really hasn't been much weakness, other than in that first quarter when they started to turn it over a little bit.
Thomas working on Ross, 7 seconds left, feeding. That's Frohock from the corner. He is 3 for 3 from deep tonight. And with no time left, Amini will dribble this one out. Brother Rice's lead has continued to expand as this game goes on. Catholic Central falling to their deepest hole so far tonight. Brother Rice leading it at the end of the third quarter by a score of 53-32. You're listening to the Shamrock Media Network. And just taking a look tonight at the field goal disparity. Brother Rice shooting 50% from the field. Catholic Central at 31%. Brother Rice 82% from the line. Catholic Central 44% from the line. And from three, Catholic Central 22%. And Brother Rice in even 50% from three. 8 for 16. A little bit under that mark now as Frohock has a heat check. His first miss. Nadu steps into a three. Way short on it. Ross out rebounds the entire Brother Rice team and feeds Uchenna, who can't finish. Now the other way, too strong on the pass. Lands to the first row.
That last offensive possession has just been how Catholic Central's game has gone so far. They've really been working on that offensive side, but just shots haven't fallen.
Made it with a good look at the start, and the offensive rebound. Amin gets a good look. Howard into the lane. Needs Nadu. Backing down, Frohock. Shot no good. Once again, just running out. Good quality shot once again, though. Thomas running the floor himself. Blackwell gets separation. Delayed in his jump. He thought it was tipped, but it was not. No score through the first minute of the fourth quarter. Still a 21-point deficit. A lot to overcome, not a lot of time. You're listening to the Shamrock Media Network. Trap works to perfection for Rice out of the timeout. Feeding Xavier Thomas in the paint with some contact, no foul call, but he gets the two to fall. And Brother Rice continuing to work that double team on the perimeter, really speeding Catholic Central up.
The Shamrocks can just get some form of offense going.
Swardini has it to the corner. Flip it around the outside. Swardini freed up for a three. Thought about the shot. Ross has his pocket picked by Warren Marshall, turns Sam Howard one way, and finishes with the two-hand slam. Nadeau, nice dribble move to get into the lane. Gets the foul call here, Blackwell. Catholic Central checks into the bonus. Here trailing by 24. Nadeau knocks down the front end. Catholic Central an abysmal 29% from the field tonight.
Not great.
12 of 41. It hasn't come without trying, though. They've had a lot of shots rim in and out. And now Catholic Central will go into a trap press of their own. Foul called on Josh Rood here. They're just trying to converge on one Warrior at a time, try and force turnovers, get scoring opportunities here in the fourth. There's Caffey checking back in. We haven't seen him since the second quarter. Marshall gets the feed. Somehow the pass gets through to Shamrocks, and Marshall lays it in for the finish. And the other way to Ross, answering right back. And Amin gets the steal on the inbounds pass, draws the foul, can't get the roll. 2 free throws coming Uchenna's way.
Not a lot went right for the Shamrock team tonight, but they've played hard. They've really hustled. They're on the offensive boards. They've gotten those second shots. They just haven't made shots.
The defensive effort definitely has been more prevalent tonight than it was against U of D. Amin knocks down both free throws. He's up to 11 points on the night.
He had 7 in the first 3 minutes of the game. Just Brother Rice and specifically Jonathan Blackwell has really shut him down.
Marshall corner 3, unable to get that one to go. Caffey Amin too strong on the layup. Blackwell into the paint. Nothing doing there. Catholic Central, nice possession on defense. Able to finally force a turnover. 21-point lead, 59-38. 4 minutes left to play. 4:47 in this fourth quarter. Catholic Central just trying to get some momentum going. Amin steps into a deep 3, and the assist goes to TJ Nadeau. That connection has really worked between the two of them tonight, combining for 27 of those Shamrock 41 points. Thomas triple teamed at half court. Flips it over to Curtis. X puts his head down, feeding Caffey, who had his shot blocked, and blocked again by Nadeau.
That second block looked a lot like a foul, but great effort.
And DJ Lee really finishing nicely at the rim tonight.
Missed a couple layups early, but hasn't looked back.
And so Coach Palmer will take a full timeout here. 4:07 left to play. Catholic Central showing a little bit more fight as we head to the final minutes of this game. Brother Rice still leading 59-43. Back from the timeout, Catholic Central still going with that trap. It's worked nicely so far. They forced the turnover. Blackwell being guarded closely by Rude, and the double dribble there on Blackwell. Catholic Central with a chance to keep that offensive momentum going. Uchenna steps into a three. Nice box out by Jonathan Blackwell. Now, otherwise he's going to try and control the clock.
A wide open Warren Marshall in the key.
Williams dumps out. Thomas back to Marshall. Easy two for him. Coach Denawi saying keep pushing. Amin hard off the glass. Foul called on Marshall. First one no good from Amin. Has a chance to take the lead in terms of points tonight in the game. Amin tied with Blackwell and Williams for 14 apiece. Knocks down the second half, 15 for Amin tonight. We also got TJ Nadeau up there with 13. 3:15 to play in this one. Nadeau intercepts the cross-court pass. Pushing the tempo once again. Nadeau up and can't draw the foul. Amin working hard down low. He has not stopped, and I don't think he's even come off the court tonight.
Looking at the stats, I mean, Brother Rice has just dominated always the shooting. They're shooting 48%. CC shooting 33%. Brother Rice shooting 44% from deep. Catholic Central 25%. 81% from the line for the Warriors. Shamrock's 60%. Just really dominated in that facet. Knocking down their shots.
I mean, knocking down the first free throw here. Trying to inch their way back into this game. Central continuing that defensive on-ball pressure. Marshall gets the feed. Otherwise working it around. Almost too hot for Williams. Thomas into the paint. And he is fouled. It's a big body, Xavier Thomas.
Great defensive play there by Uchenna Amin, really saving the three-point. Curtis Williams would have had a wide open shot if he had not tipped that ball. Williams wasn't able to handle it right away. Now Brother Rice will settle for 2 free throws.
Thomas now a perfect 3 for 3 on the night from the charity stripe. 5 points. He's more of a defender. And he's done a nice job spacing the floor tonight. Nadeau gonna take a deep 3 from the logo. And that one, somehow Ross able to keep it in bounds. And Lee, did he have this tipped? He did not.
They've hustled. They've definitely hustled on the boards on that offensive side. Haven't converted on the second chance shots. Definitely had them.
So it's Marshall. Trying to spread the floor. Rude knocks that one away. Fast break, Josh Ross. Spin move, rejection from Solkowski. Curtis, what a nice fake, but he can't finish. Off the dribble, too long. And Brother Rice is going to start emptying that bench. Solkowski checks out, and Logan Hamama will enter the game for the first time. backing down Marshall. Puts that two-point shot right over top. Same with that trap. And they finally get the trap and they call the foul. Or Brother Rice is going to get the timeout call. Full timeout, Coach Rick Palmer will get a chance to talk to his guys. 1:47 left to play in this one. Not much time left. Catholic Central really trying to finish this one out strong. 63-48, Brother Rice with the lead. Back from the timeout. Brother Rice still just trying to push the clock down. Williams, separation. Now it's Xavier Thomas who has it taken away. Derek Lee. Nadu gets the foul and they call that on the floor. The refs will come together for a discussion. Nadu really doing a nice job selling the fake, getting him off his feet.
I don't understand how that could be a floor foul. Let's see what they decide.
They're going to give him 2 shots here. Nadu knocks down the first. And the second. Williams trying to get past Lee. And with Brother Rice in the bonus, that means free throws for the Cardinal commit. Curtis Williams will head to the line. Perfect 3 for 3 there tonight, but he struggled from the field, only 4 of 12. 14 points for Curtis Williams tonight.
Even on nights where he's not on, like tonight, you can just tell how much attention he attracts from the defense. They're sending a second guy in help every time he touches the ball, and that really opens it up for his teammates.
He really has been impressive tonight. Not just as a scorer, but as a versatile player all over the court. And he's been probably one of their best passers tonight as well.
3 assists.
Quincy Twyman checking in for the Warriors. Nadu nearly lost it. Steps away from a 3. Nothing doing there for Nadu. Brother Rice with just a minute left in this one. Still have to work hard for those points. Marshall gets up. Not quite a dunk there, but as close as you're going to get to one. Ross now full court pass from Nadu, high off the glass. Uchenna flying in for that putback. And Brother Rice will empty their bench here in this one. Checking in for the Warriors, Evan Kopf, Cash Lawton, Logan Hamama. Quincy Twyman and Max Jansen Van Vuren. I don't think I've seen a last name that long in quite a while. And the Shamrocks will also empty their bench. Joe Bryson, Asher Swardini, Devin Lee, Aaron Rybicki, and the 6'10" center, Joey Nasco. The Shamrocks come up short tonight. But they'll have to get it together quickly as they travel at St. Mary's and at De La Salle next week.
No breaks in the Catholic League.
No. Anyone can win on any given night. Kopf with a three, too long. Rybicki gets the rebound. If you had to say the best player on the court tonight, who would you choose? Who's the player of the game tonight?
I think it's going to be Jonathan Blackwell. Not only for his offense, but the defense he played on Uchenna Amin, especially after Amin scored 7 quick ones in the first couple minutes. Really locked him down on that side of the ball. Just really aggressive, initiating contact. Really good shooter as well.
Yeah, and Amin was impressive once again as Swardini's final attempt falls short. You know, Amin was impressive once again, scoring 21 points on the night. Nady with 15, but no other scorer really emerged. We saw Derek Lee hit a couple big shots down there, but you know, once again, you know, the offense really struggles in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And they find themselves behind too much by the time they turn it on. Catholic Central is going to fall here to Brother Rice to move to 0-2 in the Catholic League and 5-5 on the year. Brother Rice with 2 more strong wins this week, and they will move to 9-1 and possibly could get back up to that number 1 spot in the rankings. And that's going to just about wrap it up tonight here from the Bernie here at Catholic Central. Brother Rice winning at 67-52. From the Shamrock Media Network, I'm Josh Rothert.
I'm Lucas Drake.
And Francis Toma on stats, Nick Williams, Hayden Saka over on stream. Signing off from tonight. We will see you in a few weeks when Catholic Central hosts Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Good night, everyone.